Now, if you ever see a question like this is just a softball question, nice and easy. They're giving you a function and they're saying, which of these matches? Well, in that case, I would just go right to Desmos and we'll just type it in. You don't even have to put y equals, you can if you want, but I'll put 4 times, which I just pressed Shift and 8 to do so, 0.5, and you could use the keyboard that's provided by College Board down here, or you could just press Shift and 6, which does the exponent for you, and you'll type the x. So we'll go ahead and take a look here, and we can see it looks like exponential decay. It looks like here it's crossing at about 4 for the y coordinate. I'm going to press this and then go ahead and label it just so I can see that nice and clearly. And it looks like it's approaching the x-axis but never touching. Okay, let's go through and look at the options. And we could even do process of elimination. So this one is looking pretty good. It's crossing at 4, it's decay, it's going to the x-axis, but this will be quick to just rule out the ones that are clearly incorrect. That one's definitely not it. So we'll go ahead and eliminate it. This one's also clearly incorrect. And this one's exponential growth. So we very quickly are able to see that the correct answer is A, and we could just move on. Now, for those of you who are curious about different characteristics, to really understand this for your own math class, let's go ahead and take a look. So you may recall that some of our graphing calculator programs are more just informational rather than functional. Ironically, function, by saying alpha and cosine to get to the f's, the program function isn't actually functional, it's informational. And let's look at exponential, and we can see this is definitely an exponential function where you have a times b to the x, and a is always the y-intercept. Now remember, a y-intercept occurs when x is 0, and x-intercept occurs when y is 0. In other words, whatever intercept you're trying to find, you always make the opposite variable 0. As you can see, let's say I give you a line here. The x-intercept here might be 2, 0. X-intercept, y is 0. Y-intercept, x is 0. So if I make x 0, well, what's anything to the 0 power? It's 1. And then I self-multiply by 4. Oh, look at that. We got the y-intercept is 4. In other words, we look for which one crosses the y-axis at 4. And we can see this one definitely does. And then the b value is the common ratio. And so notice b here is 0.5. And since it's between 0 and 1, we know it's exponential decay, which it was. Versus if b had been greater than 1, it would have been exponential growth. And then finally, something that we don't see here, there's actually a c value. And whatever that c value is actually the horizontal asymptote. So in this case, since there isn't anything, it's 0. So y equals 0, which is a horizontal line on the x-axis, is the horizontal asymptote, which we can see that this function gets closer and closer to without ever touching.